Back on the Chamber Report, it is September, and we know what's right around the corner, and there's no way we are going to have the type of winter 2 years in a row that we had. I would put money on that. So what that says is we're going to get a Minnesota winter in my mind. And we've got folks that can help you get through that time. Joe Hazeman is here. He is with Air Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Joe, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, so a second generation family-owned business. How does that influence the way that you guys operate and serve your customers?
Well, I think that having that experience of being a second generation owner, really, I'm technically third generation in this industry. I've been around it my whole life, so I've seen, some of the old school stuff, and then I've also been learning a lot of the new school stuff and keeping up with those habits. What that is the ability to give us to take care of our customers, know how to treat a customer. That hasn't changed.
Right.
The way we take care of customers hasn't changed in 100 years. We still take care of everybody. We stand behind our work. When we say we're going to do something, we get it done. So I think that's where that experience really comes into play.
Well, let me tell you something. If you've been in business 100 years, that says something. That says that the customer base likes what happens when the crew from Air Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning stops by, but 100 years says a lot. How many businesses do you know that have been around that long? And so, Joe, congratulations out there. And we should let folks know, where is Air Comfort based out of?
So we're based out of Nowthen. Our mailing address is Anoka because Nowthen's really only been in town for about a dozen years now.
Right.
But we've been in Nowthen for the last 23 years. And then, but our, like I say, mailing address is Anoka. But our main area is that northwest metro. But we do kind of go around.
Sure.
I'd say our service area is the horseshoe around the cities. So we'll go to the east, we'll go to the west. But we don't go to Minneapolis or St. Paul.
Obviously residential, commercial too?
Yep, so we're 99% residential, so we do some light commercial stuff. But we like to work one-on-one with the homeowner, to solve needs and to, make sure we fit a system that works best for your family's wants and needs.
Joe, I was having a conversation with somebody about Air Comfort as I started to learn about you as you guys joined the Chamber of Commerce. And I got the most interesting answer when I said, how was your experience? And the guy said, I don't know anything about this stuff. The dang thing wasn't working. I called him up, had a bunch of questions, and the answer that he got is that no question was dumb. No question was dumb. And for a guy who I know where to plug something in, and that's about it, but if something breaks, I think that says a lot about you and your crew, that, look, you guys get it, that you're going to help somebody who's got a problem.
Yeah, and I love that. That's something that I think I took that from kindergarten. There's no such thing as a stupid question. And that's because we're here not to sell you something, we're here to educate you. You know what I mean? That's a big part of when I have sent a guy out to, not if it's for a service call, if you're wanting a new system, we're out here not only to help you solve a problem, but we're also here to educate you. Our industry is changing so much, especially in the coming years here. So that education part for these homeowners is really, really crucial to us. I send my guys to lots of classes, and we do constant education every week. I'm always teaching, and I'm a big believer in adapt or die when it comes to learning new things and being able to stay up on the newer technology. If you're not doing that, like I say, you're falling behind.
Yeah. Now, I know community is important to the crew at Air Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Why do you think it's important?
Well, I think, when I think of community, I think of us as all being one helpful bunch, So if someone over here, if I need help, and a community member helps me, I'm all about paying that back. And I think that's what a community is, and a big part of that. So I try my best to help out where it's needed. I can't, I have too many to name and different organizations that I've helped out over the years, but I think it's very, very important to give back to your community and to show that, if you're willing to give, I'm willing to give back.
In your time frame of being a part of Air Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, what are some of the challenges that you faced in the HVAC industry?
Yeah, so when I first started, I was young. So, honestly, I've been doing this since I was probably 5, 6 years old. So, back then it was real simple stuff, not real efficient, but just standard basic stuff. And over the last 10 years, we've gotten into more complicated furnaces, much more complicated air conditioners, and it's only getting worse.
Right.
You know, especially in the next couple of years with new refrigerant changes, new emphasis on heat pumps. So we are very, very apt to adapt and die. Like I said, that's one of my big things I tell my guys all the time. You know, keeping up with heat pumps. You know, that's a new term that a lot of people aren't understanding up here. But that's something you're going to have to really start thinking about, because that is going to be the future of air conditioning and heating when it comes to your everyday residential home. So being on top of that and being on the forefront, you know, I never like to put something in that I don't know everything about.
Yeah.
And before I ever put something in your home, I'm going to know every little piece about it, how it works, and what it's going to benefit with you.
All right, Joe, there's somebody out there going, man, winter's coming. I want to be proactive. I don't want to call somebody when it's 50 below. Maybe we should get that furnace tune-up as we get ready for fall, and maybe a spring one, too, for that air conditioning.
Yep.
Somebody wants to hook up with you, has one of those not any question too stupid question.
Yep.
How do they get a hold of you and the crew at Air Comfort?
Yeah, phone number is 763-753-6623. Website is www.aircomfortmn.com. Check us out on Facebook. We have some texting options on our website as well. You Google us, you can see our 4.9 rated Google ratings. You basically Google Air Comfort or any kind of search, you're gonna find us. We're pretty easy to get a hold of.
He is Joe Hazeman, second generation, over 100 years. That says it all. They've got the service, they've got the quality. They're going to take care of you for all your heating and air conditioning needs. Joe, come back maybe next year. Let's get an update on some of those innovative changes that are coming that I need to know about, but will never understand, because there's guys like you that can do that.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Excellent.
Appreciate it.
You bet. All right, we're taking a break. We come back. More on member profiles here in the Chamber Report.